Hello there, this is Redjoy, and this is episode 11 for our Fallout 2 run for Fallout 2. I told you guys last time I was going to make my way over to New Reno. Sorry, not New Reno, the NCR, thank you, the NCR, and we come across some wolves along the way. The NCR, basically, we're going there not to really explore around yet. We will do that later on, but we're going to do this so that we can map out and then get the motion tracker from the security guy over at Vault City. We also managed to get some stat books. We're going to go ahead and just do a lot of reading. There we go. Yep, brought that outdoorsman skill up pretty nicely. And another person wants to trade with us because we're a good investment. Get rid of some of the things that we're not really using that frequently. And looking at our stat, our outdoorsman is 51. Now it's 66. Yeah. All right, we're here at the NCR. So we'll go ahead and read the sign here. Welcome to New California Republic. And here this is like a list of all the various like little rules, right? No weapons allowed. Persons under the influence will be arrested. Gambling, prostitution, and slavery aren't permitted. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Can't obey the laws, then get the heck out. I dig it. I dig it. So we're going to rest until morning. I go ahead and chat with this guy about the weapons that he has. He can upgrade our hunting rifle with a scope, but we didn't need that at the current moment. And we head back to the correctional center over at Vault City. And we tell them that we mapped out the route to NCR for them. All right, get a bit of experience. And we now have the motion sensor for our Pip-Boy. Basically, if we were interested, we just click on the Pip-Boy and call up the sensor button. It's kind of a nice detail. It should help us out with navigating the countryside. So this is we asked for more work, and he's going to give us this job of taking care of some mole rats in some village north of here. So he wants us to eliminate the monsters. We've killed mole rats before, so we can do this. Not that bad. Let's go to this village, and there are people here, along with the mole rats. Stay where you are, wanderer. What are you doing? Those bastards at Vault City sent you. Well, I guess he's not too friendly with them. So the creatures are actually protecting the village, right? Okay, so Vault City, they're not the bravest. Yeah, so he wants to get guns, and we're like, well, listen, that's not going to lead to a permanent change, right? You need to basically have your mole rats not attacking people. Could be a better way. We could chat with the folks inside Vault City with this. He actually recommends that we chat with a guy named Joe in the Vault City courtyard, which is that area outside of Vault City where, like, we met Casty and whatnot. Yeah, so I think the goal here is to make sure that the village can survive and isn't destroyed by the NCR, and that we basically that the mole rats are okay. It's been a while. What have you been up to? I don't recall ever having a conversation with this guy in the first place. Connor sent me to ask you a few things. Particularly how we can stop the Vault City patrols from killing off the mole rats and taking over the village. And we bring up Senior Council Member McClure. McClure really is the hero of this game, right? He's just like, listen, whatever is the best solution, just do it. I don't care. Just do the best thing possible. Enslaving people? Come on, fellas. Come on. Vault Dweller. You see what we can find in Gecko. So there's some connection to Gecko, which makes a lot of sense. So let's chat with McClure. Ask a few questions. Yeah, we already did the power plant. Let's chat with him about the nearby village, right? So he says, yes, Sergeant Stark reported something recently. This is true that you wanted to make servants out of these people. Recruiting servants is not the issue here. The issue is that the monsters pose a threat to Vault City. That's a legitimate thing, right? If you're attacking them, then if the rats are attacking their patrols, then they can't really do patrols, right? Without having to waste a ton of ammo to take them out. So we say that we can try to get a little more time to figure out what's going on with the mole rats, right? To get them to stop attacking. And he says, well, he'll give us 1 more month. So now we technically have 2 months to solve this, but we're going to solve it in a few days. So with that, we're going to go to the village, chat with Connor, where these mole rats come from. And he said something about renewal and an amulet. So now we need to figure out what it is. And they did mention Gecko. So we're going to go over to Gecko. It took me a while to find this place, but the tunnel's underneath. And we'll go into the tunnel, and lo and behold, you hear guys here about renewal. So we're dealing with a cult. Neat. Chat with this guy. Says my name is Zinyak? Zunik. Sorry, Zunik. Had to try talking with this guy a couple of times because I wasn't getting the dialogue right. I go for renewal. Who is he? Just who are you anyway? Well, you should choose to leave. Okay, maybe stow my ego at the door. Let's try that again. Search renewal. I'm just a wanderer. Well, wander out of here. Okay, so that's not the right answer either. Let's see. Second renewal. Don't keep him waiting. Okay, well, not me. We'll go right in. So basically, yeah, this dialogue with this guy was odd and weird and a little bit story breaking, right? You would think after the first after the first attempt, he'll be like, screw you. Okay, so this giant mole rat. God, though he was. Enough of my sad musings. Okay, we can try talking to him again. And so this dude, you smell one of my talismans, though I don't remember giving you one. I ate it off of a person. No, I'm kidding. Found it at the village near Vault City. The Vault Cities are being attacked by the mole rats. I assume that you're behind the attacks. Well, of course I am. All part of my grand scheme to take over the world. Hello, 1990s. It's good to have you back. So what do you want me to do? Look, if you don't call off the attacks, the people in the village could end up enslaved by Vault City. That would not help out your plans to take over the world. It's hard to take over the world when you are indeed a slave. Or even worse, a rat in a cage. Despite all your rage. Mix those up. That song came out in the 90s, right? Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. It sounds very 90s. Most interesting, here I thought, you're concerned. So, and he talks to us about the optimization of the power plant. Now, stupid me, I had thought we already did this, but it turns out that we had only just repaired the power plant. We hadn't optimized it. So, it's time for me to go to Vault City's central computer, maybe talk to Festus or talk to somebody to figure out what I need to do to get that done. But man, it took me a while to figure out all the steps here. Alright. So now we're going to go over to chat with Festus to see if he can give us a little more information. So the reactor's running pretty good. Good, it's been fixed, but hasn't really been optimized, right? So optimization data, where could I get that? Let me see what I can do. That is what we shall try. I only want to leave a job half done, except that's what I've been doing. I've been leaving this job half done, so. Alright. Well, I don't want Gecko to be destroyed. Get back to the data. Alright, so with this, travel back to Vault City. And we go down to the central computer on the 3rd floor. We're inside the vault. At the 3rd floor, we've already done everything inside. And with this, we go ahead, I believe we actually pull ports on the, okay, so there we go. We get the optimization data. It's important to someone somehow. It's important to pretty much everybody. So, alright. At this point, I do also want to talk with McClure. And what he found out, I got a level, and the mole rats have stopped attacking, and he's going to order Stark to stand down. So that's good. Now we just need to finish up the optimization of the data. We'll also level ourselves up. Push the right button. You're going to level ourselves up. Definitely want to boost up unarmed. Boost up lockpick. Yeah. All right. With that, we can head on in to here. It takes me a while, but I end up finding the red key card as well as the blue key card in these various bookshelves. Again, it took me a while to figure that out, so it's kind of irritating. So open up this, and we go to this computer, and we load up the... There we go. Where's the optimization data? Scrolled past it. Scrolled past it. Up, up, up. There we go. There we go. Now it is running efficiently. It is optimized. All right. And with that, we'll go chat with the brain. Yeah. All right. So I didn't quite do it for him, but I admire his drive, his plans to take over the world. So that should wrap us up for the day. Refuel. Oh, wait, nope. I'm sorry. There is one more thing that we do need to do. So we're going to go load up the car. We're going to actually head to the den, and we're going to load the fuel optimizer. We got that. That was the first car part that we ended up getting. Go over and chat with Schmitty. And Schmitty has the fuel optimizer for $7.50. He will install it in our car. So that's going to be really good. That'll help us to save a bit of energy. So with that, that should wrap us up for the day. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. And with that, oh yes, of course, learn some books. So learn from some books. So we're going to head back to our car. I'm not sure where we're going next, but it should be a fun adventure. So with that, take care and good luck. We're all counting on you.